would help. It would help if I unmute the mic. Hey, my sunrays! How are you? How are you? How are you guys? How y'all doing? I'm live. Hey, Mindy. Hey. Hey, Harjorine, Annette. How are you? How are you? Hey, Simon Says. That's my boy Brandon from the VA. How are you? You just finished your first 30-minute ride. Woo! Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon. Who class did you do? Who class did you do? Now, Brandon, you just went straight into doing regular classes, right? You didn't start with beginner, right? You doing the ones where you standing? Are you doing intermediate classes or advanced? Or you just doing regular classes? What did you start off with? Hey, Heal Thy Spirit podcast. Hi, Tia. How are you? I remember you should be editing my update video, but here I am. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Listen, I didn't know I was going to be able to go live, y'all. It's going to get bad. It was raining when I just got home like 20 minutes ago. And it's raining out there. It's going to be raining till late tonight. So I was telling my husband, I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to go live tonight, but it's good right now. If it get too bad, where it get thundering and lightning like it did last night, I'm going to have to cut this off. And that's one thing about me. I don't play about that thundering and lightning. Look, the way I was raised up, when it's thunder and lightning, everything turns off and you get somewhere and sit down. So I be turning off this computer and sitting myself down somewhere. You want to be a Peloton pro like y'all one day? She's saying congrats to you, Simon Says. You started with 20-minute beginner. Now I just did a regular 30-minute. Oh, you did good. I think I did a beginner class for probably a good week or two. I did a few beginner classes. Let's just say that before I jumped into I think I did a few beginner, then I went into advanced beginner. Then into, I think I did an intermediate class and a regular class. I don't remember, but I know I did advanced beginner. Yeah. Because advanced beginner is where they teach you how to stand up and all that. And I remember I stood up one time and I was like, I'm too heavy. I better not do that no more. And so when I stood up, it was only for a couple of seconds too. You're doing good. I'm so proud of you. That is awesome. Make sure you do different classes with different instructors so you can get used to different instructors so you can figure out who classes you really like and things like that. When it comes to men, I'm taking classes with, of course, Alex is my favorite male. I like Alex. I like Ben Aldis. I like what's his name? God, he's from Atlanta. What is his young name? I can't think of his name. Matt Whippers or something like that. I like him. And then this other guy named Sam Yo. He got Superman tattoo on his arm. I like his classes. Let's see. This is one black guy on there. He's from the UK. I took a few of his classes. I can't think of his name. I did a few men classes. But when it comes to men, I like Alex. I like Sam Yo and Matt Whippers. I like the music that they play on their cause Matt Whippers, he play a lot of R. He play like some like rap songs like Alex. But Sam Yo surprised me because Sam Yo is Asian, but he plays a lot of like R&B, like 90s R&B. Y'all know I love some 90s R&B, so I like Sam Yo classes. Mm-hmm. Now Cody is a class you want to go to where you just want to have some fun. He is so super funny. But Cody kills because that's all he play is Beyonce and Lady Gaga. And I'm like, I'm sick of Beyonce and Lady Gaga. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a few Lady Gaga songs, a few Beyonce songs that I'll listen to, but I'm not into them like that. They just not my, they ain't my cup of tea. They're not my favorite when it comes to music. Happy Thursday, Tamika. Yeah, that music. I wish we could select. What type of music do you like to listen to? Alex. I mean, listen to you. I see you say Alex. You gotta try out. Let me tell you, Alex is a beast. The very first Alex class I did, I say, Lord have mercy, Jesus, what did I sign up for? I thought it was gonna take me out. You hear me? I said, I never do another one of his classes. Oh no. And I did not do one of his classes for a very long time. Till I got to a point I said, I'm gonna challenge myself. And when I challenged myself, I never forget it. It was what the rapper name? Kylie. Lil Jon. Lil Jon was in the studio live, but I wasn't doing a live class. I was doing a pre-recorded class of Lil Jon in the studio with other bikers. It was full of bikers in that class. And they were singing different songs with Lil Jon in there. You know, Lil Jon is on like 2 of Usher Raymond's songs. I love me some Usher Raymond. So I was like, okay, you know, so I was listening to that. And when I did that class, that was the first time I got my heart rate up high and got up to speed. Because, you know, a lot of them Lil Jon songs be real, real fast. Like, yeah, the song by Usher and all that. So, yeah, he had me going with that one. And I did that one. And that was like a beast. So at that point, I started doing more and more of classes with Alex. I'm going to be honest with you. I like to do Alex classes on Wednesdays. Because Wednesday is my day that I don't lift weights. Because by the time I'm done with Alex, it's like, whew, it's a wrap. Can't do nothing else. But I try to do 45 minutes with him. Sometimes I do 30 minutes. But for the most part, if I do 45, I'll be good to go. Hey, Linda. How are you? Hey, Felicia Marie. How are you? Thanks for joining. You like 80s and 90s? Yeah, there are a lot of Beyonce and Justin Bieber. Yeah, it is. It is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they play a lot of 80s music. A lot of them. They play a lot of 80s music. Yep, 80s and 90s. Yep. But sometimes you can look and it'll say like different artists, and you can select what artists you want, you know, you want to listen to, stuff like that. They have the Beyonce ride where the whole ride is all her songs. They got a Lady Gaga ride. All the songs are Lady Gaga. Like I said, Usher Raymond. All the songs are Usher Raymond. Nelly, you know the rapper Nelly. All the songs are Nelly because I did that ride. I think what else. They're the only ones I really remember what all the songs are. Oh, what the rapper name that sang that song? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act the fool up in here, up in here. What that rapper name? Golly, they got one of his classes because I did his class. It wasn't live, but it was pre-recorded. But I thought it was really neat because they had his children. His children was live in the studio on bicycles, and every song during the whole class was his. I can't think of that man's name. My brother loved him too, but he passed away. Sending you love from Kate Carr. Yes, thank you, Sarah Ann. How are you? DMX. Yes, DMX. I can remember DMX name. Yeah, I did the DMX ride. Mm-hmm. Yeah, DMX. I did the DMX ride. Every song is his throughout the whole thing. That's another one. I think Alex did that one. I think he was an instructor on that one. But yeah. So yeah, if y'all ever want to get y'all a Peloton, let me know because Peloton had just sent an email out saying that they was doing refurbished bicycles, I believe, for $850. And that's how I got mine. Refurbished. But mine wasn't the cheaper one. Because mine costs a little bit more because it's a plus. I'm going to ask you, Brandon, did you get the plus where You can put it on auto and it automatically change your resistance, or did you get the one where you gotta keep, turning it with your hand? Yeah, I forgot to ask you that. With that being said, you guys, we got 17 people on here. Make sure y'all give me a thumbs up. Hit the like button, please. You got the Refurbished Plus? Oh, good. So that's what I got, the Refurbished Plus. Good. So you know how to put it on automatic so it can do it for you and everything? Yeah, that's good. I'm so happy. I can't wait till we do a class together. Hey, Kim J, how are you? My plan is to go to New York. I want to say sometime next year I want to go to New York and I want to do a live class. I want to be in a class. I want to be in Alex's class. Yeah, I want to take one of his classes live in person. So I get to meet him, take a picture with him. Yes, I can't wait. Hopefully by then I'll be lost another probably 40 pounds so I can really keep up on that bicycle. Hey, Tamika, how are you? Oh, I already said hey to you, I think, right? Yeah, I already said hey to you. Okay. Well, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right on into it and get on right into it. Kim, I'm so glad you just joined, Kim, because I was thinking about you, Kim. Listen, I almost had one of them Chipotle moments like you had, Kim. And I thought about you. I was rushing. I went to Cava. Y'all know I love me some Cava. This is my dinner, y'all. I'm going to be eating late because I used to stop eating at 7:30, but I'm just really getting home. So let me tell y'all about my little trip to Cava. I was so mad with that little young girl. Oh, no, I always been a little young one, like Kim say, the little baby. So I went to Cava, y'all, to get me a garlic chicken pita. Ooh, that pickle's so good. And let me tell y'all if I choke. Honey. So at first I told him to give me the steak feta pita for my husband. And then I got the garlic chicken plus roasted vegetable pita. So when she got to mine, she did my husband's, put the meat and everything on it. She got to mine, she put it on. And when she put the meat on the pita, she put the meat like from the middle to one side, and then she put the vegetables from the middle to the other side. And I just looked at her. I said, "Why did you do it like that?" I said, "Put the meat all the way across the pita." And she said, "Huh?" I said, "Put the meat across the pita." She said, "You want extra meat?" I say, "No, I want you to put the meat across the pita." And she looked at it and she said, "But this is how it goes." I say, "No, it don't." I say, "The meat supposed to go all the way across the pita." I say, "When you finish making that and I get ready to eat it, I'm only going to have meat on one half of the pita. I want the meat across the whole pita." And she's like, "No, this is how we make it. Everybody make it." I said, "No, everybody don't." So she kept on making it, putting all the other vegetables and everything on it. And I'm saying to myself, look, I want to be like Chris Tucker on Rush Hour. Are you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth? Like him and Jackie Chan. Are you understanding the words that's coming out of my mouth? She just kept on making the pita. And so, I said, "Would you please put the meat across the pita?" She was like, "But this is how we make it." I said, "Just go ahead. And I said with an attitude, go ahead. Like that. But I wasn't real loud, And so she just kept on making it. And then when she got to the end, she said, "Oh, we out of garlic sauce. You want a different kind of sauce?" So I said, "Yeah, put the vinaigrette on my husband's own." But I told her to give me that tahini Caesar on mine. So she kept on. She finished making it. And when she finished making it and she passed it to the lady to ring me up, by that time I'm taking out my phone so I can scan my scanner, so I can ready to pay for it. And she looked up. She said, "Oh, do you mind repeating to me what that was you was trying to say to me? Because I want to make sure I understood what you were saying." So I said, "What I was saying to you was take the meat and stretch it completely across the pita. So when I eat it, I have meat on both sides of the pita. You only had the meat on one side." She said, "Oh, yeah, but when I roll it up, The meat gonna be all over. I said, no, it's not. I said, the meat gonna still be on one side when you roll it. And she said, but this is how we make it. Everybody makes it like that. I said, no, they do not. I said, that's the reason why I'm saying that to you, because everybody don't make it like that. She said, well, I've been here 2 years, and this is how everybody make it. Why she said that? It took everything I had in me not to go off on that girl. I said, well, I've been coming here for a while now, and you the only person I seen make it like that. And I looked at the lady who was ringing me up, and I said, ma'am, go ahead and finish, because she finna make her remake my rap all over again. I'm trying to be nice about this. Like that. And I said, just let me just pay for it. Let me just pay for it so I can get on out of here. So I left. I got in my car, looked at my receipt, and I called the store before I even pulled out the parking lot. And I said, listen, I told her my name, because I had to speak to a manager. It took a few minutes for the manager got on the call. And I said, I want to let you know that I just left your store. I just left. I just pulled out of the parking lot, and I explained to the manager what happened. And she was like, well, which lady it is? Which lady it is again? I want to make sure, you know, that I go to the right one. I said, it's that little young one in the middle with them long eyelashes. She said, oh, she started laughing. The manager started laughing. She said, I know just who you talking about. And so I said, listen, she wasn't rude or mean. She didn't raise her voice or anything like that. But it's just the point that I was trying to tell her I want the meat to be across the whole pita, and she wouldn't do it. She just said that she didn't understand what I was saying, didn't care, you know, that I was telling her that. She wanted to put extra meat, and I told her, no, I want extra meat. The lady said, well, it doesn't matter. The point is, if you want your sandwich done a certain way, your wrap done a certain way, she should have made it how you wanted it. Because people switch stuff out all the time. They interchange vegetables and stuff all the time. She should have did it just like you wanted, because they do have create a wrap, you know, so she could have done it like you wanted it, you know. So she said, you know, thank you so much, you know, I'll make sure I have a talk with her. She said, but please, the next time you ever have an issue, say something while you're here at the store. Ask to speak to a manager right away. You know, I said, well, you know, I just want to leave because the store, you know, was, you know, getting packed and the weather is getting bad. And I didn't want to make a scene. I said, I was trying not to be hostile. But yeah, I just had to tell you about that, because Cava is like one of my favorite places. I have never had an issue until today. And it's always some little young ones want to be cute. First of all, if she'd have took them long behind things off looking like a doggone chicken, she probably could have, you know, looked down to see the doggone pita. She probably could have seen it, because the top one was long and the bottom ones. Don't get me wrong, I have put on fake lashes before. I don't do it myself. But I had some on even the night when my husband went out to celebrate our anniversary. But you best believe they was off the next day. But they weren't long like that. They were long and thick. Long and thick. Look crazy. But anyway, I had to tell y'all my little story time. So that's why y'all gonna have me sitting here eating a little bit. Thank you, Mindy. I appreciate that. Thank you. So now I gotta take my wrap. I said, don't worry about it. I'll just mix it myself. I gotta take it and I got a knife in here because I'm gonna cut it and mix it in real good, y'all, so I can have chicken on both sides of my doggone pita wrap. I tell you. So this is my wrap, y'all. You can see it. It has grilled chicken, tomatoes, pickled cabbage, pickles. Did she put pickled onions on here? Feta cheese. It has roasted carrots and I think it's roasted carrots, broccoli, and I don't know if broccoli or not, but Brussels sprouts. But it's good. It's good. Good, y'all. Yeah. It's broccoli. Broccoli, carrots, and Brussels sprouts. It's really good, y'all. Good. But anyway, this is my dinner. I think it's 790 calories. which is gonna put me over when I track it. It's gonna put me over because I think I got 700 and some calories left. I got 732 calories left. So this gonna put me over by 60 calories, 70 because I'm gonna drink this. I don't know if I should drink this bloom or drink some water. I should drink me a bloom in case y'all have me on here 2 hours so I can stay woke. Is it Cava or Cava? Which one is it? I know, Kim. Linda laughing. They play too much, little girl. No, don't go ahead. Get that Peter right child. I'm telling you, I was like, you know what? I'll just mix it up. Just go ahead. She made me mad with her. Yeah, she's like, I've been here 2 years. I'm like, girl, please. A little bit of 2 years ain't nothing. She like she was in corporate America or something, bragging about something. Girl, you be on your job 10, 15 years, then you brag. Child, these little churn don't know what it is. Matter of fact, y'all, I just celebrated 17 years. The day after Memorial Day. Well, the day before Memorial Day, because they count Sunday as the first day of the week. So the Sunday before Memorial Day gave me 17 years on my job. Yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. 17 years. Because, you know, these damn time, people stay on their job 5 years and they gone. 5 years is long for people. They don't stay on their jobs long like they used to. You know, back in the day, our grandparents and parents and stuff, they stay on their job 30, 40 years being retired. Not these days. People 5 years and they out. 2 to 5 years, they out. Y'all excuse me, but honey, I'm hungry. So I'm going to be eating. I haven't eaten since lunchtime. And for lunch, you guys, y'all ain't going to believe it. I had 2.5 ribs and 1 piece of bread. I had one of those Arnold thin breads. I told my husband to get me some ribs last night when he went and got him a pulled pork sandwich. And they cut the ribs in half, of course. So I had 2.5 last night, 2.5. I had 2 pieces of bread with it last night, 1 piece of bread. I took 2 pieces of bread to lunch, but I was getting so full. So I only ate 1 piece of bread and 2.5 of the ribs. And then during my break time, I ate the 2 cutie tangerines that I was supposed to eat for lunch. I was too full, so I ate them on my break. So, you know, lunch is around 12, and then my break time, I think around 2:30 or whatever, I just ate the tangerine. I wasn't hungry. I just ate it just because I wanted that potassium in my body. Yeah, 2 years, still wrong. Hey, Marlo, how are you? Thanks for joining. She's like, it's time, show out. Right, Tamika. I'm hot and it's not my sandwich. What happened to the service to the customer? Exactly. That's what I was like. These people something else, y'all. Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus lashes. Enjoy. Yeah, we have you on here. Good. You say Cava or Cava? Is that what you're saying? Cava. Darian said, hey, Darian, how are you? Wow and wow backwards. I was in the bushes listening to the Cava story. You about to lose your mind up in there. Oh, it's up and there. I don't know why I thought it was up in here. Oh, you mean I'm going to lose it up in there in Cava? Yes, rest in peace of DMX. Yes. Oh, my Lord. Oh, wow. Mindy been on her job 36 years. Oh, my goodness, Mindy. That is impressive. Awesome job, sis. How many more years you going to work before you retire? Hey, Monica. Hey, girl. Hey, peeking out them bushes. Yes, come out them bushes and say hello. You might not want that bloom if you're trying to sleep tonight. You know, I was thinking about that, Darian. You're right. I better put that thing up. Warning, come for the steps. Let me put that bloom up and get me some water. Oh, my goodness. Linda been on her job 35 years. That is awesome. What type of work you do, Linda? Mindy? No, that weren't you. Somebody I'm trying to see. Who told me it was an accountant? What do you do, Mindy? What do you do, Linda? What type of work you do? Darren gotta stay out them bushes, come out and play first quarter. I'm telling you. He probably was busy doing something, probably just getting in from work. Yeah, and by the way, what's up? Yeah, he love to say that. What's up? Hey, Darian. Hey, Kim J. I was too busy doing a disciplinary action, so I had to concentrate. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know, Darian works in human resources. I'm celebrating 33 years at my job. Started in 1992. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Awesome. Darian, that's what's up. I was still in high school in 1992. I didn't graduate in 93. Twan a little slow with it tonight. Hurry up and feel your body so you can catch up. Yes. 2 more years, 64. Okay, good. Awesome, Mindy and Linda. I have a question. This is my first time experiencing this. It's the day before my shot and I feel hungry all day. I had my protein and carbs and fiber. Okay, so Linda, that is why I always do my pack my bags with me on Mondays and Tuesdays, because Monday and Tuesday are the 2 days before my shot day. The 2 day and day 1 day before my shot day. Those are days I be hungry, that I can really eat. So that's why I be doing it, because by me doing that, it allows me to be obedient, to my caloric intake and make sure I'm tracking and monitoring, so I won't supersede it. Yeah, it happens, because I'm like that. I am like that. I'll be honest with you. Anybody else have that same? Oh, excuse me. Have the same situation as Linda? Cava. You say Cava? I heard people pronounce it both ways. Awesome. Yep, that's true. Darren say he ain't trying to recruit nobody from YouTube. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, you retired now. Okay, contract representative. Okay, good. Oh, that's good, Mindy. HR. You celebrating 3 years at your job? Okay, that's awesome. Celebrate. What type of work you do? Yeah, many skills for honey. Kim, you graduated what, 91? So if anyone know what dose you're on, Linda, how long you been on it? Mindy may be hiring. Mindy said don't send them her way. I know, Kim, I'm just laughing. Yes, 91. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. Darren said he graduated in 1989. Way to go. Okay. So I'm not prepared to do what I want to do tonight, because I'm just getting home. So I just went ahead and just changed. Well, you change my mind. I put the title as "My Good Days Outweigh My Bad Days," so I won't complain. So I just kind of want to talk a little bit, you guys, about the ups and downs, the good days and the bad days of being on GLP-1 medication. You swim 2 miles a day. Good non-scale victory. And that's some good things. Non-scale victories on Mounjaro 10 milligrams. I've been on it since January. You're welcome. Yeah, could be time to go up, Linda. That's so true. If you having a lot of hunger like that, you may need to go ahead and go up. Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Yeah, that's 4 months. Yeah, I'll kind of go up. Yeah. So, what I want to talk about now, like I said, the good days, the bad days, of being on the medication. Um, as you guys know, there has been a lot of conversation on social media about this medication and people thinking that everybody that gets on Ozempic, Wegovy, um, Zepbound, Mounjaro, that we automatically just drop weight and just lose weight real fast. And that's not the case. That's definitely not the case. So I wanted to, share, not just with me, but I want to see if everybody else would share, how long they've been on the medication and where they are now as far as with the medication they're on, the dosage that they're on, if you can put all that in a chat, because I always get people ask me on my videos, especially my shorts, they always say, how long did it take you to get to, your 120 pounds? Everybody want to know how fast. Why is that always a question? How fast? Why everybody want to do stuff so fast? I don't know. I honestly can say, I think I've said it in a few videos when I first started, I had already committed to 3 years. 3 years, I was going to go hard to try to get down to my 199. That was my thing from the beginning. I knew it was going to possibly take me about 3 years to get there because, they say a healthy weight loss is 52 pounds, well, if you're doing one, I was trying to do like 1 to 2 pounds. So in my mind, I was thinking, if I do 1 pound, let's just say I only lose maybe 150. So that was worst case scenario that I was looking for with me. But really, I wanted to get to 200 pounds of weight loss within 3 years. That was my goal after, really thinking about it wholeheartedly, because I do know that in the beginning, when you first start to lose weight, even if you're now on a medication, your first couple of weeks, you drop a lot. And then after that, it starts to settle and you start to slow down. Especially now that I've been on these medications, on this journey over 2 years, I should not be expecting 2 and 3 pound losses every week. I shouldn't be. Mm-mm. Now, with that being said, I'm not working out nearly as hard as I was when I started the beginning of this journey. I'm not. So I can't expect to have that same weight loss, but I intentionally don't want to work out that hard either, because it wears down, it weighs your body down. Let's just say that, it really does. When I got up this morning, you guys, I was telling my husband last night that I was feeling tightness in my hamstring and my lower back, and he was getting ready to watch the NBA finals. And I was like, well, come on in here and, rub me down real quick for the game come on. Because I was hurt. And I was like, a little painful. And he did. He rubbed me down and everything before he started watching the game. And I was telling him, I was like, I may just lay in the bed in the morning and don't get up and ride the bicycle, because I think when I ran Saturday, we did the challenge, we ran around the track, And then Sunday, I did my Peloversary bike ride, and I normally don't ride my bicycle on Sundays. So that's two extra things I did different. Then I went outside the other night, but the other day after work, and I went for a little walk, and then I ran, you know, as I was closing out my walk. So with all that little extra, I think they kind of did it for me. So that was one of the reasons why I had soaked in the tub, y'all, with this with this hot cream. I had the soak, and that hot cream was burning my behind up. But yeah, with that being said, when I got up this morning, I said, I kind of struggled with if I was going to come in here and ride my bicycle or not. I struggled. But I said, you know what, Twan, go ahead and just push through. So I did. I came in here and I pushed through. I did a 30-minute class instead of doing 45 minutes. I usually try to do 45 minutes on Thursdays. I had started back doing 45 minutes on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But I pushed through and I did a 30-minute class. I did not lift weights like I normally would do. I normally would do legs anyway, not lift weights on Thursday. I didn't do no leg exercises today. I did my 30-minute bicycle ride with Alex. And then I did a 5-minute post-ride stretch to, make sure I'm stretching out my muscles and everything really well. So yeah, I'm just sharing all this with you guys because we're going to have our good days and we're going to have our bad days. We're going to have days that we just don't feel it. We don't feel like getting up. We don't feel like exercising. But I pushed through because I knew what my end goal was. My end goal is to continue with my workout regimen so that I can be 199 pounds by my third year. That's my plan. So I'm sticking with it. I forgot to tell you, they put cucumbers on this too. Cucumbers. I didn't think about that. That is a good question, Darian. That's a good question. Because I know for me, usually on Thursdays, sometimes Wednesdays too. Wednesdays, Thursdays, especially Friday and Saturdays, I kind of have to make myself eat a little bit more. Sometimes I don't eat. Well, majority of the time I don't eat the whole 1,500. Now yesterday, which was Wednesday, the day of my injection, I ate 1,492 calories. I had 16 remaining. I had 106 protein, 92 carbs, 41 fiber, 73 fat. Now today, when I tried this, let me go ahead and try this pita Cava. That's what y'all call it? Cava. Grilled chicken. Where is it? Grilled chicken. No, garlic chicken. Garlic chicken pita. $790 calories. Here it goes. So when I eat this will put me at 1,566. So I mean I went over by 58. But it gives me 106 protein, 100 carbs, 54 fiber, and 80 fat for today. Most of that fat for today and yesterday come from me eating on ribs. So I gotta make sure I lower that fat a little bit tomorrow. You're doing great. You're averaging like 10 pounds a month. $14 months of Mounjaro, 7.5, 99.8. Mindy, I'm glad you said that because I got you. Mindy has been stuck at 99.8 pounds for the past 5 weeks. But Mindy rides her bicycle a lot. And she go running. And with all that she does, she's still in a stall. So we're going to have those situations like that where your body's just going to hold on for a few weeks. But yet and still, Mindy is still, doing everything right. She's still making sure that she's in a caloric deficit. She's still making sure she's exercising. Yeah, if she just keep going, at some point her body's going to let go. How long did it take is a diet culture question. Every diet promises an amount of loss in a certain amount of time. Lose 10 pounds in 10 days eating on carrot soup. Yeah, that's what they say. I wonder if it's really true, though. Yeah. Yes, honey. Yes. Magic fingers. That's awesome, Tia, because had you would have skipped those 2 weeks, you probably would have lost more. Honey, he always. I love it. I love it. That's what it was to me, because our body just wasn't used to that. So we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up because I want to go back to the track again. I want to run 2 laps without stopping. And then, you guys, I'm going to tell y'all this. Hold on. Yep. Okay, Tia says, my other half has lost 44 pounds in 36 weeks. He's still on 5 mg and 1.2 pounds a week. That's good. So, Heal Thy Spirit podcast, you guys. This is Tia. She also has a weight loss channel. All the content creators, drop Purple Heart in the comment, in the chat, so they'll know who you are. They can go check your channels out. Now, the reason I stopped right here with Tia is because we're talking about running. So Tia has said that she's going to come to Florida, and she and we're going to sign up for one of those Disney races, and we're going to do the 5K at Disney. So I got to get myself to that point where I'll be able to run a 5K. A 5K is what? How many miles is a 5K? How many miles is that? Yeah, a couple of losers. Harper Mimi, hey, how are you? You did Saxenda Wegovy and now Zepbound since December. Oh, wow. I started in December too. Been on all 3 meds. I've lost 55 pounds. Okay, 1 year on Saxenda, 2 years on Wegovy, and now 6 months on Zepbound. Now, you see how you were on Saxenda and Wegovy and how you lost it real slow on those, right? That's how it was with me. I had to do Saxenda. I had to do Wegovy. I think I did Saxenda for a couple of weeks, though. I didn't do it long. But I was on Wegovy for a year. And I guess altogether with the Saxenda and Wegovy was like a year and 9 months. Yeah, I gotta listen to my body, Tamika. I gotta listen to my body. That's why tomorrow morning I'm not getting up early. Friday I'm staying in the bed. That way I gotta wake my husband up either. We gonna relax. And when his alarm clock go off at 5:30, then I get up with him. Mm, it's so good, y'all. So good, so good. Yep. Are we following each other on Peloton? What time do you ride? I'm Monday through Thursday. I start my first ride around 4:45, 4:50 in the morning. You don't have much to go, Kim. You almost there. Kim J is a content creator. Y'all check her out. She is Tamika's a content creator. Check her out as well. Yeah, I can't wait till I get down so me and Tia can go run that 5K. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely let you know. Because you know what, Tia? Back when I was on WW, my physician, primary care physician, wrote me a prescription for the Disney race. I'm gonna find it because I posted it on Facebook. Now you go back to your memories and to find it, and it came out my memory last year sometime. But now I'm gonna go in my Facebook and I'm gonna look for my photos. I'm gonna look for my photo. I'm gonna find that prescription. She wrote me a prescription to run a Disney race. I thought it was so funny. Well, not my physician. She was a nurse practitioner. I always go see the nurse practitioners. Then because the doctors be so booked, I'm like, give me a nurse visit. But yeah, but she knew I was on WW and all that stuff, and she my face started itching. Yeah, she I don't know if I posted it on Instagram too. I know I put it on Facebook. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna post it in my post or one of my videos so y'all can see it. But yeah, she definitely told me I need to do the race. I looked at her like she had 5 heads. I'm like, I ain't doing no race. But now I think I'm ready. Dario says 3.2. He said okay, 3.1. Yes, Tia, proud we are. Yes, good job, Tia. Random. Thanks to Twan and Kim J. I booked a massage for Monday afternoon. Oh, that's good. Get it, Dario. Which one did you book? Swedish? Yes, Darian, the weight will come off when it's ready. What kind of massage did you book, Darian? Make sure you get that hemp put on you. That stuff make you feel so good. Yes, Harper Mimi doing good. Here's my weight journey. I started first in September of 22. Trulicity. Weighed 297 when I started. I went down to 262. And they decided to put me on Ozempic, which was hard to get. Are you going to do one of the Couch to 5K plans like TPD? Couch to 5K plans like the Patrice Denise. I gotta go back and look at that to see how she did it. I gotta go. I guess go look at one of her videos and see what she did. Because I don't think I remember that. Is everyone is doing so well in their journey? Your body is fighting for the right to get healthy. Yes. You don't have to get down. They have walking waves. I won't be running the whole time. Okay. Yeah, because 3 miles, I'm like, girl, please. I don't know I know run no 3 miles, but we'll run a little bit and then we'll walk a little bit. Who else down for it, y'all? When is it, Teal? When is it scheduled? Do you know when they do it? Since we don't have to run the whole thing. We make her do the next one that's coming up. I'm looking at my photos now, y'all. Let me here we go all the way down to my WW days, so I can find it on Facebook. At times, so never lost weight on it. So moved to Florida in my. That's right, Linda. You was telling me that you were in Brandon at a meeting or some other day, right? So you in Florida. We need to get together. Oops, left this off. Highest weight, starting weight, current weight. Oh wow, you're doing good. Congratulations. Swedish massage. Oh, you get 75 minutes. Oh, you allergic. Okay. Well, you know that hemp is natural, so I don't know, but you're right. You don't want to try it then if you're real sensitive to stuff. That's what I was thinking, Teal. Let's make a community thing. Matching shirts and all. Yes, honey. Yes. Put my Sunray logo on it. I'm so mad, y'all. I gotta talk to you, Kim, because I gotta find somebody to make my t-shirts. The little girl at my church, I'm done with her. I've been trying to get her the benefit of the doubt, but it ain't working out. I gotta find somebody else to make my t-shirts. So I gotta get with you, Kim, because I know your sister make t-shirts. It took years. Yep, it did. Patrice did a good job running 5K. Oh, she ran the whole thing. January. It's January. Okay. Oh, it's an app. Oh. I ain't got no space on my phone for no more apps, so I may have to see if I can find an online version. Do they have an online version that y'all know of? Okay, now I'm getting to my WW stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find my prescription that she wrote me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Now I'm trying to find it and I don't see it. I got so many pictures on Facebook. Don't make no sense. Yeah, I'm gonna post it so y'all can see it. As soon as I find it. You moved to Florida in 23. Okay. So I'm proud of my non-calendar. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. You're still doing good. Don't worry about it. You gained some of the weight back. It happens. You knew that Mindy was a triathlete, would know the resources how to run. Yeah. Well, I'll be going from couch to 5K, I guess. Well, not couch, because I ain't been on no couch. I'll be going from the Peloton to the 5K. Where is my prescription? But yeah, Tia, you say January. That would be great because January will be good because it won't be so hot. No skill, non-skill victories. I know I said a lot. Yes, that's okay. Disney 5K in January. It's already sold out. What? Oh, so they're doing another one in February. So what about February, Till? Oh my goodness. I can't believe they already sold out. So people be ready to come down here and go. What is the price anyway, y'all? Do y'all know how much it costs? I use Couch to 5K training for the hot chocolate run in October, but I did zero training for this 10K and still beat my time. I'm done for whatever. Let me know and I will buy my plane ticket. Okay, well that sounds good. Anybody else want to join us for the Disney thing? We need to look and see how much it costs so we can go ahead and register and pay. I would love to make it a group thing. How much does it cost? Okay, I'm in my WW stuff. So I'm just looking, trying to see what did I do. I see all the food and stuff I posted, pictures with me and my old personal trainer. Okay, okay. I might have skipped it somewhere because I don't see it. I know I put it on Facebook because I remember it coming up in my memory. Okay, now here's more weight loss stuff. Here it goes. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's another thing. Wait, it's the Disney Run thing. I'm gonna have to go through these things real good so I can find it. Cause I know I put it on Facebook. It came from my memory last year sometime. I remember looking at it and laughing about it. I was like, wow, only if I really got busy like I was supposed to then. I wish this Facebook app was like your iPhone where you can just hit search and it pops right up, but it's not. I find it another time. I'm gonna stop wasting y'all time. $119. Okay. That's so wonderful. Y'all running 5K and 10K. Wow. Okay, that's good. So yeah, who else want to register to go with Tia and I in February? Hey Mia, how are you? Yes. Tia and I, we are going to do the Disney run. You want to join us in February? Wait a minute. So the registration that opens up They have an October one that registration opens in February. So how many races do they have a year? So February of 26, we can register for October. Let's look into it, Tia, because I don't really do races, so I don't know when and where they have them at. Now I'm gonna start looking. Tamika say she's down. Let's see if we can find one this fall. That would be great. Yeah, we can chat offline. We can definitely chat offline. I'm gonna stop eating, y'all, because I know y'all probably sick of me up here smacking. Cause it's so crunchy. These vegetables are so crunchy. And it's so good. It's so good, y'all. And I'm getting full. Let me cut another little piece off. I don't eat half of it, y'all. I think I'm gonna eat half of the other half, probably. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it let me eat half of the other half. So I am getting full. That's why I can't drink and eat, because if I drink, I won't be able to eat. I have to eat and then sip my first couple of days and I take that medicine. Hi, it's a new day. Oh wow! Why don't? Is certain criteria to get accepted? Explain that to me, Mindy. Hi, crafty girls, Carlin. How are you? Hey, GGV357. How are you? Okay, so what we need to do then, we'll talk about it offline. Till, like you said, we'll try to find a race that we can do where we're not gonna get kicked out the race if we don't keep up with the speed or something. Because I think that's what Mindy's saying. You have to run a mile in 16 minutes. If you fall behind, a shuttle picks you up. They ain't get my $119 if I can't finish. So yeah, we better tell. We might need to do. Well, I don't know. Maybe by October of 26, I will be ready to run that mile. Yeah, because I'm gonna challenge myself. Because that's still a whole year and 4 months from now. Oh, yeah. I should be able to do it by then, Mindy, because when we went to the school the other day, I timed myself and it took me 3 minutes and 35 seconds to run around the track one time. And 4 times around a track is a mile. So if we take that 335 and you times it by 4, you're looking at what, 12, 13, 14 minutes and 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I think I'll be good by then. I think I'll be good by then, Mindy. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So it's a new day. It's Kim. Okay. Hey, Kim. Kim with that pretty red dress. How are you? That mouth isn't mathing. Yes, it is. No, I'm not talking about for the whole 3.1 miles. I'm talking about for the first mile. I'm talking about just the first mile. I'm not talking about the whole 3.1. I'm talking about the look, girl, look. I don't know. I probably gonna run 1 mile by that time and stop. I ain't gonna say I'll be able to run the whole 3. Uh-uh. Look, we may have to go do one of them heart runs or something. When you're running for cardiovascular health. We talk about a whole year and 4 months from now, Kim. Me and Tamika didn't do the turkey trot. We did the breast cancer. But yeah, we can do a turkey trot. But everybody will be with their families doing Thanksgiving. We're talking about doing something together as a group. I'm gonna do my research and find out what type of race is gonna be here in Florida. Because Till coming to Florida. And we're gonna get together in Florida. And whoever else wanna come to Florida, come to Florida. To run with us. Oh, I'm done. Disney is out. Hey Z, how are you? So Z, I'm doing what you call a mukbang, mukbang. I'm eating and talking. Weight loss. Hey, naturally stuff. Okay, I need to get the app then, so I can practice, so it can teach me how to get off the couch to run it a 5K. That's what I need to do. I'm not gonna be able to eat the rest of this other half that I cut off. I got about 2 more bites. of that piece I cut off. The half of the half. Then the other half that I cut off it. I'm full. I knew I was gonna eat that whole pizza when I got it. That's why I didn't get the bowl. I haven't had a pizza in a long time. I usually get the bowl, but I just knew I wasn't gonna eat that whole bowl. And I never had a bowl left over. Well, I didn't finish it. Yes, I did. One time I did. Yes, I did. One time I did. And I took it for my lunch the next day. But usually when I do the bowl, I usually eat like half a bowl at night on days like this. But like on a Monday or Tuesday, I eat the whole bowl or I eat the whole wrap. Now, had I got this wrap for lunchtime, I would have ate the whole wrap. For some reason, y'all, at night, I just don't eat a lot at night. So I didn't even eat a whole 3/4 of that pizza. Look at me finna open up this thing. I've been opening, so I'm gonna be up all night if I open that. Thank you, Darian, for telling me, because I'd have been up all night. Then tomorrow I've been around here doing this at work. Oh, that's only like 45 minutes for me, Mindy. Let me know. I definitely want to meet you in person. Just get home from work. Yeah, let me know, Mindy, because if we can't do a turkey trot together, we could get together, me, you, and I don't know. Tamika right here in Tampa. If Kim J want to come down, Z don't live too far from me. We all in the same area. We could get together. I'm in, but I don't think I can run the entire time. I have wide, flat feet. Me too. And thick thighs. Me too. You got family in Jacksonville? Okay. You will be nodding tomorrow and then making a video saying Big Mama got me tired, y'all. Yeah, I would, Dario. I can come down. Yeah, I can. You come down here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can come right on down here. I'm gonna see if Clayton's gonna make my tea for me. He's gonna be like, girl. He might not make it right. I better not ask him to make it. I used to drink my Badia has hibiscus / sorrel tea that those Caribbean, Jamaican people drink. And I've been drinking it every night with 1 tablespoon of agave. Because it's supposed to help you with your blood pressure. Kim says she have family in Jacksonville too. Me too. I have family in Jacksonville too. No, I didn't try the tea that Vivi talked about. I Googled it, Darium, and it has senna in it. That senna is what's making her go to the bathroom. She needed that though. Yeah, that showed that she ain't eating enough fiber. As soon as she eat that, she going to the bathroom like that. Cause look, she ended up losing what, 2 pounds or something. It's called Pina something. It has pineapple in it. That's all I know. I did look it up, and it has pineapple in it. That's it. Penelim tea. Did you say you get it from Amazon? I believe she said Amazon. Kim say, yeah, get you right. Natural Lisa says she looked it up also. Yeah, that center will send you to the bathroom. Yeah, it say pill MT to lose weight, detox, extra. They even got she got extra strength. I remember her saying it. It's a Mexican version, and it has pineapple, flax, must be flaxseed, green tea, white tea, 30-day supply for $14.95. Oh, they even have where you can get it $13.95. It depends on who you buy it from, I guess. I see one thing says $14.95, $13.95. You can get 2 boxes of 30. Oh, here's a better deal. 2 boxes of 30 for $23.50. They said I can get it tomorrow. Not bad. I don't know if I want to be going to the bathroom like that though. Y'all let me know if y'all tried. They even have one that says plus. It says Penelim plus T enhanced with, I don't know what this is. Let me spell it. Let me put it in the chat. I ain't never heard of this. It has this and artichoke hearts. That's weird. I don't want to be drinking no artichoke hearts and stuff. Golly. My sister been coming up out them bushes lately. She said she can't lay out of bushes. So have you noticed, Linda, that with you drinking that hibiscus tea at night, that it helps with your sleeping? Because I noticed that since I've been drinking it, I've been sleeping real good. And I haven't been taking the melatonin this week. And I slept real good. And I haven't been getting up at night, urinating all through the night like I normally would do. And that's weird because the hibiscus tea and the sorrel tea pretty much supposed to act like a diuretic. But I was thinking maybe I should put 2 tea bags in it instead of 1. I don't know, but it's so good. After I finish drinking it, I like to just suck on the tea bag and get that bitter berry taste. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Twan wanted everyone to put down their GLP-1, which dose you're on, how long you've been on it, and your results. Yes. That's what I wanted everybody to enter. Because I wanted everybody to kind of see, where people are, because people on social media, for some reason, they just seem to believe that you're going to take this medication and within like 6 months, you already at 100 pounds, 150 pounds weight loss, and it don't work that way. Now, some people have lost that amount, and some people haven't. Everybody's body is different. The medication affects everyone differently. Hi, Adriana. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, that's what it's for constipation. So that's why I was like, when I looked at it and saw it had cinnamon in it, I said, oh no, I don't want to be going to the bathroom like that. I'm good. Helps the blood pressure. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm drinking it, Linda. I want my blood pressure to go down, to be more regulated. You on Zepbound 10, May, 38 pounds. Yeah. And see, that's what we're talking about. See, you're moving at a slow pace, like a turtle pace, like you put on here. But the good thing about it, you're losing. You know, that's one of the good things, you know. So are you've been on it over a year and you only on 10. What's the reason for you being on 10? Did you ever try 12.5 or 15 yet? Hi, Desiree. How are you? Desiree put purple heart in the chat. So Desiree is a content creator. Thank you so much for joining us. What type of content do you have on your channel, Desiree? Smoothie is good for regulation. Okay. Aaliyah Desiree. Yes, welcome. So glad to have you here. You've been on Mounjaro 12.5 since August of 24 and you lost 25 pounds. Okay, so you moving kind of slow as well. Okay, so I'm glad you're on 12.5. And so it's been almost a year. So have you ever tried the 15 yet? And you just taking your time, so many months with each dosage, pretty much like how I did? You know, there's some people say, oh, I lost 100 pounds in 1 year without exercising. Has anyone on this chat experienced that? Where they lost? Okay, let's just say this. Who all on this chat has already lost 100 pounds? Let's just say that. Come out and speak now. I know one person on here, Mia. Mia has lost 120. What? 120 pounds? Not right, Mia. Darian wants to know about your A1C. Did a reverse diet to gain 20 pounds to feel better about my weight loss. Yes. Hi everyone. Thank you. I have authentic content. I recently lost my dad and boyfriend 8 weeks apart. Oh my goodness. So sorry to hear that. So sorry for your loss. My condolences to you. My document I'm documenting my healing diaries. Okay, about to move and get back on my weight loss journey. Okay, I have to check you out. I'll definitely have to check you out. Is this your first time coming to my channel? I like stories like that of real life stuff. So I'm gonna definitely check you out. So sorry to hear about you losing your dad and your boyfriend. Crafty said just finished 4.5 A1C down to 5.7. Awesome. You lost 80 pounds naturally. It's just been hard this time around. So consider a mess. Oh, awesome. That's good that you lost 80 pounds. Awesome. So did you document your journey losing the 80 pounds? I'm gonna definitely check you out and see what it's all about. I lost 55 pounds naturally one time before. My first time on weight loss journey. It's my second time on weight loss journey, and I'm not doing it naturally. Let's just say that. Well, let's just say this. People, it's always something with this naturally thing. Because to be honest with you, let me go back. To be honest with you, I don't see a huge difference in me doing it naturally versus doing it with the medication. I really don't. Because when I did it naturally, I lost more My first year, I think, I lost 55 pounds my first year doing it naturally. And then I think on this journey, I lost, 57 and a half? I think I lost 2.5 pounds more with the medication. But I was on Wegovy, and Wegovy is different than the Zepbound. And my doctor wanted me to switch to Zepbound, but I was fighting against it because I really wasn't. I really didn't want to do the medicine from the beginning, but I went ahead and did it anyway. And I was like, I don't want to switch to another one. But I should have had switched a long time ago. Yeah, so Mill has lost 100 pounds. Anybody else on here lost 100? Yes. Yes, Darian. Most of us have to consider the disease of diabetes as it can impact the weight loss. Exactly. So, to be honest with you, the people who are on this medication for Ozempic and Mounjaro, they on there so they can get their A1C under control, to make sure they're regulating their glucose levels. Of course, losing weight is an added benefit of that. There's 43 people on here. I want to make sure all of you guys give me a thumbs up, like the video, and come out of the bushes and say hello. Meal started at 426 pounds. Yeah, so she's down 120. Bless the Lord. Mindy is down 99.8 pounds. When she loses the other 0.2, she is going to come on my live so she can share and talk about her experience and just share her journey with everybody. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait, baby. Yeah, my condolences. I've been on 10 milligrams for 5 months. I did start watching calories until recently. I've used the TDEE to find my deficit. Excuse me. And that helped me out. Okay. Mindy, you are on the cuffs and living next door. You work out like a friend. Sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. I watched your shorts. Never got a chance to catch a live. Glad to be here. Love the vibes. Thank you. I'm glad you're here too. I appreciate you joining us. This is my third time losing 100 pounds. The other 2 times were naturally. I couldn't keep off though. Okay. Z says I'm on Zep 7.5, second box down, 82.4, May 24, May the year. Yes, Z, you almost there. You almost at that 100. I stayed on 5 milligrams way too long. I kept losing the same 1 or 2 pounds for about 4 months. Yeah, that means it was time for you to titrate up. Felicity C. Monster says, hi, I started Ozempic. Hi, Felicity. Thanks for stopping in. Ozempic in February 22, lost 50, then gained 20 back. In June 24, I did some deep work with DBT for emotional eating, changed my diet and exercise, lost 117 pounds in 1 year. Yes, that is awesome. Congrats. But listen, I love what you said. You said you did some deep work with DBT. Now, what is DBT? Is that some type of therapy? Diabetic, what? Something bench training, bench therapy for emotional eating. What is that? Diagnose bench therapy. What is that? I don't know. For emotional eating, change your diet and stuff. But I love what you did. You did some DBT. I'm thinking that means therapy for emotional eating. And that helped change your diet and you started exercising. So because of you getting the treatment that you received, that helped you to eat so much better, and you were able to lose 117 pounds in 1 year. Awesome. That is awesome. Yep, Meal doing it. Aaliyah Desiree says, I lost it all in 9 months and gained it back. I lost it by diet change, exercise, and detoxing. But I think other factors played a part. My age, you was 23, exclusively breastfeeding and lower stress. They say breastfeeding do help you lose weight. Let's go, Mindy. Congrats, Mia. So awesome, Mindy. Congrats on all your hard work. Yes, 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 yes. You see an interest loss and improved A1C and mental health improvements. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is awesome. I actually found this live because I was researching videos for the meds. Congratulations on your personal weight loss and lifestyle change. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm glad YouTube suggested my video. Yes. Thank you so much. Crafty girls. Matter of fact, since you are thinking about the medication, what medication have you considered so far? Which one do you think you want to start on? Wegovy, Zepbound, Saxenda. If you're not a diabetic, which one do you think you want to start on, Aaliyah? It's great to hear a true testimony here. Yes, it is. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Dialectic behavior therapy. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, Erica Love. How are you? I should have been a DJ, you know, all the jams. My family loves music, honey. Amazing wins. Oh, you're not going to, Erica, you ain't going to believe it. I said I was going to put it in a community post. I looked at my community spotlights for the week. And guess who is in the community spotlight for the week? Erica Love. I'm going to do the post. My community spotlight for the week. Can y'all see it? Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it to focus. Focus, focus. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to focus, y'all. Hold on. It's not focusing. It's supposed to be a better camera, too, than the one on my laptop. I don't know why it's not focusing. Anyway, let me just read it off. Maybe I can make it bigger. Let me make it bigger and see if it focus better. There you go. That's a little better. Y'all see who on there? We got Tia with Heal Thy Spirit podcast. Perfectly Pamela, Kim J, Lifestyle Journey with Cassie B, and Erica Love. Let me make it bigger. Maybe y'all can see it better. The first one is Tia with Heal Thy Spirit, Perfectly Pamela, Kim J. That's Cassie B. And Erica Love. Those are the 5 spotlights for the week. So the 5 people on here will be going in my little baggie. My little baggie. My husband brought me some Bath and Body Works, and it was in here. Yeah, this little bag, so I kept it. But yeah, so every week, you guys, when YouTube give me my community spotlight. They always select 5 people. And I did some research and found out that YouTube selects them based off of their activity on my channel. Let's just say that. So those 5 people will be going into a drawing. Every week I'll be selecting, 5 people from that. Well, every week YouTube will select 5 people, and then their names will go in this bag, and we will do a drawing the first Thursday of each month. And then that way I'll pull 2 names, and the 2 people will win a gift card. Last time I did Amazon, so probably Amazon. Y'all know I may do Target next time. Who knows? We'll see. Target. For those of you who like to go to Target and get things that they have on sale. And I had made a rule that you had to be live. Unfortunately, you got to be live in order to win. At some point, I'll figure out other ways to do drawings to for people who aren't live, maybe during the holidays or something. But right now, you got to be live. And the reason I'm doing that is because I told you guys several times that I don't have memberships on my channel like a lot of people have. So I make my money based off of people watching my ads. So when you live and you're going to stay live for a while, you're going to get ads that's going to come through. So that's how I make money. So, we got to just be strategic, in how we do things when you're, when you're a content creator. Let's just say that. So, the 5 of you, your name will be going in here for the drawing. Chance of winning the gift card. You didn't drink alcohol back then either? Okay. I use a book called The DBT Solution for Emotional Eating. It changed my life and my brain. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Isn't Twan just the best cheerleader? Make sure you give this live a thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I listen often, but this is my first time jumping into the chat. Hey, Felicity has come out of the woods, come out of the bushes. Yes, that is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Come out of the bushes and say hello. I love it. I love it. I love it. Wegovy, Zepbound, semaglutide. I think I spelled it right. Not Ozempic though. Okay. So, Ozempic is the same medication as Wegovy and semaglutide. That's the same medication. It's just that Wegovy is prescribed for weight loss. And Zepbound is prescribed for diabetes. That's a difference. Or pre-diabetes. From my experience of being on Wegovy and Zepbound, I would say do the Zepbound. That's just my suggestion. Anybody on here? What do you suggest? Good night, y'all. Tapping out early tonight. Thank you, Tamika, for joining. We ain't gonna be on here long either. I'm getting off at 9 o'clock. We ain't gonna be on here long either. I'm trying not to do those 3-hour lives a night. Just 2 hours, I think is good enough. Hey, Beverly Gardner, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Is there one of you would rate the highest in your personal relationship? If so, why? I would say Zepbound, because when it got to the point where I had my weight loss had slowed down tremendously with the Wegovy, big time. And when I started the Zepbound, it picked back up and I started like losing. Yeah. I would ever say the Zepbound. And I experienced for the first time what they call, got cheese on my lip, feta cheese for my food. For the very first time, I experienced what everybody call the no food noise. I never had experienced that on Wegovy. But when I got on Zepbound, I think it was when I got to 10 milligrams. I was at work and I didn't even know it was lunchtime until I heard the microwaves going off. I was standing up close to the break area and all of a sudden the microwaves went off. And I was like, Oh my goodness, it's lunchtime. It was past my lunchtime at that. Like, because I used to go to lunch around 11:30. I think it was like after 12 at that time. So it was past my lunchtime and I wasn't even hungry. So I would sit and wait till like 2 o'clock and make myself eat because I was like, let me just test it and see. So I wait till like 2 o'clock. I was like, I better go eat. Even like today, at 12 o'clock at my lunch break, I went outside, had my tennis shoes on, went outside for a walk. Me and one of my coworkers, we went for a walk. We did a 26-minute walk during lunch. After I got back, I freshened up a little bit in the bathroom because it was hot. We was sweaty. And I was so hot. I sat down in front of my fan and just drank water and let the fan, cool me off. I didn't even eat right away. So I didn't eat probably till about 1 o'clock today, lunch. Probably about 1. I'm thinking maybe about 1. But anyway, it was after 12:30. Let's just say that. Yep. Hi, Desi Scott. How are you? Thanks for joining us. You want to use Zepbound, but just afraid of all the side effects. I weigh 274 and I want to lose 100 pounds. Well, let me just tell you this. The side effects that I experience on Zepbound is being cold. It's always that night that I give myself that injection. When I give myself that injection on Wednesday nights, I be so cold. My feet be cold. I be cold. And then usually like Thursday and Friday, I be cold. Saturday. Look, in the beginning, I was cold every day, all the time. But lately, I haven't really been in that cold. And see, I don't know if it's because I live in Florida and it's hot here in Florida. Is that's why I'm not as cold as much anymore? I don't know. But I get cold. Like last night, I was telling my husband to hurry up and put the cover on me because I had got real cold. And the ceiling fan was on. I had got real cold. On 7.5 milligrams of Zepbound, because I started at 7.5. I didn't start the lowest dosage because I was on Wegovy, so I went from Wegovy to Zepbound. I didn't experience nothing but the coldness. On 10, same thing, the coldness, and then the like post nasal drip. I kind of experienced that from time to time on this side. But when I got to 12.5, that's the dosage I'm on now, I start feeling fatigued big time. Big time. Yeah. I will say that when I was on Wegovy, I had the constipation. I don't have the constipation on Zepbound. And I know the reason I don't have the constipation on Zepbound is because since I've been on GLP-1 altogether a little over 2 years, my eating habits have changed. I have learned to eat more fiber. So that's why I know I'm not experiencing the constipation like I did with Wegovy. Wegovy, I used to be constipated all the time. But of course, I wasn't eating enough fiber, And then I experienced nausea one time with Wegovy. And I talked about it in one of my videos, and I had 2 of my sun rays. So if you're new here, you guys, I call all my subscribers my sun rays. And they say I'm their sunshine. What I did was I put it in my video, and 2 of my sun rays said to me, Twan, the reason that you experienced that nausea the day after your injection was because you doing intermittent fasting. They were saying you cannot do intermittent fasting the day after your injection. That next morning, you need to get up and eat right away. Don't fast. And then one of them said, make sure you load your body up with a lot of protein the day before. So I was like, okay. So that's what I did. And I did that and it worked. No nausea. So I said, I think maybe the next week or so, I said, let me just try it again and see what happens. So that next week or so, I didn't eat right away. I kind of waited a little while, and all of a sudden, I felt that nausea getting ready to come on. And I said, whoop, time to eat. And I ate, and it went away just like that. Just like that. So, I mean, that's all I experienced. I never had any, headaches, heart palpitations, stomach pains, dizziness, fainting spells. I didn't have any of that with Wegovy or Zepbound. Everybody's body is different. And to be honest with you, I did a lot of research and watched a lot of videos prior to even starting Wegovy. So I already knew what the signs and symptoms were. I already knew what people was experiencing. So that is one of the reasons, Desi, why I tell people all the time, I eat even when I'm not hungry. I eat every like 4 to 5 hours because I want to make sure I'm continuing to fuel my body, because I don't want to be around here passing out, having headaches and all this stuff, because that's why that stuff is happening to people, hair falling out and all this stuff. They're not eating right. That's the reason why a lot of people have a lot of the side effects that they have, is because of their nutrition. Let's just say that. I mean, it ain't so true for everybody. Some people still eat right and they still have other, symptoms, but majority of it. Let's just say that. Hey, Patrice, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we was talking about you, Patrice. Welcome to the chat, Desi. Which side effects are you fearing? There are a lot of people here who have had a range of experiences. Yes. Let us know. Somebody can give you some more insight than I can, who actually experienced some of the things that you worried about. Yeah, I'm going to try it, Patrice. We're talking about getting together and doing a 5K run. Tia was talking about the Disney run, maybe coming out of Florida and doing the Disney run with me. So we were looking into that. Girl, I was so happy my coworkers thought I won $1 million. I was just so happy to get a shout out on your channel. You in the community inspires me. Oh, awesome. Desi, I weighed 271 and I lost 100 on Mounjaro Zepbound for type 2 diabetes. You can do it too. Yes. That's amazing, Erica. Aaliyah, I think tirzepatide is the better medication. I am personally on Mounjaro. I haven't been on semaglutide, but it seems like a lot of people have switched over to tirzepatide family. Yes, when people stop losing on semaglutide, they go over to tirzepatide. Well, Kim J's with Sweet Healthy Life. Here she is right here, Desi. Check her out. She's a content creator. Matter of fact, all content creators, drop a purple heart again in the chat. And so Desi and others on here can check your channel out. There's 38 people on here right now. It was 40 something, but now it's 38. But they may come back on again later. Desi, Kim J Sweet Healthy Life has kidney disease, and she go to a kidney specialist, and she is on Mounjaro. So if you go to her channel, she talks about it in some of her videos. I believe she's supposed to be putting out another video sometime soon to go more in depth with it, to give more, to expound more, let's just say that, on it, because she and I had a conversation about it. So hopefully she'll be releasing that video soon, so you can check that out. Okay, so Aaliyah Desiree says, thank you so much for the info and recommendation. Aaliyah has a purple heart as well, you guys, if you want to check out her channel. Was there a reason you asked who lost 100 pounds? Because I think you were trying to make a point about it, but then you went on to something else. Just curious. Yeah, because other people started asking questions. So the reason I asked, were there anybody on here who lost 100 pounds? And I asked everybody to state when you start your medication, because I wanted people to see that there's people who've been on this medication more than a year and they haven't hit 100 pounds yet. That's the reason why, Mia. Because people think on social media, they got it out there like, as soon as you get on this medicine, you instantly dropping like 100 pounds. And that's not true. That's not the case. So I wanted people on here now that is new Like right now, we got Aaliyah Desiree. She's interested in the medication. We have Desiree. She's interested in the medication. Okay, I'm sure they heard certain things. Ladies, comment. Let me know. Desiree, Desi, I'm sorry. Desi Sky and Aaliyah Desiree. Comment and let us know. You know, Desi says she want to lose 100 pounds. Desi, what is the time frame? You know, how fast you thinking you were going to lose that 100 pounds based off of the knowledge that you already have of what you've already been told about this medication. Comment, ladies, and let us know. That's the point I was trying to make, Mia. Have y'all experienced the bone density loss? No, I haven't. Twaunslifetv Wegovy 1.0. The food noise is a little changing on it. I decided that I wanted to do Zepbound. Talk to the doctor. She's saying insurance approved. I'm very happy. Take first shot tonight. Yay! Awesome. So what dosage you taking tonight? Same here, Twan. I stay cold. I take it over hot flashes. Oh, good to know. Mindy, I'm not diabetic. I do have high blood pressure. Medication that I'm on is causing my kidney function to go down. It's not bad, but I don't want. So I'm big on detoxing. Do you think that's not a good idea while on the meds? What type of detoxing are you doing? Let's just say that. Because right now, I'm doing a 31-day detox. It's Darium, who's in the chat. He created a 31-day detox for us, but it's not the type of detox you're doing, though. It's more of a detox to, it's like detoxing your mind, your thoughts, getting yourself back on track to stop comparing yourself, to others while you're on the journey. But it's good. Hey, Wellness with Liza. Good evening. Good evening. Desi, all meds have side effects, even Tylenol. I haven't experienced either issue, so it's your personal choice. But if you don't have a family history of pancreas or throat issue, it's less likely, but each person experience is different. Research it some more before you decide for pros and cons. Great, Kim. Good point, Kim. I don't want to end up on dialysis. Okay, purple hearts are being dropped for people who are content creators. That is really good to know. My mom was on dialysis for 13 years, had a kidney transplant in 2017, but needs to lose some weight now. I would tell her to talk to her doctor about that to see if she starts. Desi, some studies suggest it may slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. Yes. You need to stay hydrated, though. Okay, Kim, she's going to check out your channel. Okay, so Kim is saying, I have CKD and this medication hasn't hurt my kidneys. And I'm not going to even make that a thing in my head and be afraid. Yes. And my niece also has a channel here on YouTube, and she has CKD, and she is on Zepbound. Let me see what Tasha's channel. I can never remember Tasha's channel because Tasha changed her name on her channel. Her channel was something else, unless she created a second channel. But Tasha's channel was... Hold on, I'll tell y'all Tasha's channel. That's a shame, y'all. That's my niece, and I should know her channel. Okay, her channel is called Tasha Becoming Selfful You. Let me put it in here. It's Tasha Becoming Selfful. I think that's how she's saying it. Y'all so creative with these names. So my niece has CKD too, and she goes to a kidney specialist. There's 40 people on the chat. Make sure all of you guys like the live, climb the bushes, and say hello. So check out that channel I just put in the chat as well, and let her know I sent you. She has chronic kidney disease as well. She's been on it for she's been on kidney medication, had CKD for a few years now, and yeah, she's losing weight on Zepbound. At least a year. Okay. Well, just to let you know, Desi, it took me longer than a year to lose my 100 pounds. Let me tell you to be exact. I think it took like a year and 9 months, I believe. I started on Wegovy, and then later I switched to Zepbound. And I think as soon as I switched to Zepbound, I think my third or second injection of Zepbound, I hit 100 pounds. So I started my journey February of 23, and I hit 102 pounds December the 19th of 24. 10 months. It took me a year and 10 months to hit 100 pounds, Desi. So that's the point I'm trying to make. Everybody is not going to hit 100 pounds in 1 year. But if you do Zepbound, you just might. I don't know. Because a lot of people lose it faster on Zepbound. I've seen people hit 100 pounds on Zepbound in 7 months. But not on Wegovy. I haven't seen that with Wegovy. I want to lose 80 to 90 pounds, give myself at least by this time next year. Okay, so same thing with you, a year. You thinking a year. Yes, definitely research and ask your providers questions. I have CKD2 and my kidney functions have improved since I started Mounjaro. Oh, awesome. That's good to know. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, Mindy, hydration is so important, especially for people with kidney disease. Okay, yeah, it's hard to lose continuously over the year. September, I will hit a year on Zepbound. I started very heavy in weight. I was told I could expect to lose 25% of my body weight, and I have, I guess she's saying. So here's Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. Check her out. Mia already surpassed that. No one is a textbook case. We all different. Yes. And then too, Mia made a great point. Mia started off, 420 some pounds? You know, the heavier you are, the kind of more you lose. Now, at some point, it's going to start slowing down a little bit for her. Now, a person 400 and some pounds surpassed 100 pounds in 1 year. But a person 200 and some pounds, they may not lose that 100 pounds in 1 year. I'm just being honest with you. I don't, it make it happen, but yeah, I wouldn't beat myself up about it if I don't hit it. Let's just say that. Thank you, Twan and TBD, the Patrice Denise, for sharing your experiences on the comparison detox. Yes, you're welcome. We have so many people who compare their journeys to others. It's important to know everybody is different. Yes. So it's Darium right here, you guys. He is the one who created the comparison detox for us. If you want it and you want to follow along with it, Darium, drop the link in the chat for us, or either you can go to his channel and go to his profile and you get the link in there for you to click to get the actual detox. Twan, the doctor said I had to start the first dose. Oh wow. Oh wow. Patricia D said, I thought that was your niece. She came back with a video today, right? Yep. She came out with another video. That's a good detox too, though. But I do the detox to flush the gut out. Liver detox, infused water. That's a few I can think of. Okay, good to know. Yes, this is my niece channel right here. Tasha Becoming Selfful. Y'all check her out. She has chronic kidney disease, but she's on Zepbound. So y'all can check her out. Darren, it helped me so much, and it will continue to help others. Yes. Hey, sis, and you don't stop, yo. How are you? I'm glad you caught my live too. Did you see I commented on your comment? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I was watching one of my daughter's videos and I saw you had commented on her video and I was like, hey sis. I saw you comment. You probably saw it by now though. Yeah. You enjoying her videos? I am. That's another thing too. I gotta try to get myself together so I can go to Thailand, y'all, next year to visit my daughter. Gotta try to see if I can get in there first of the year sometime. Desi, hope we are helping your mind ease, but talk to your doctor and they can guide you best. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Thank you all for information. You're welcome. You're welcome. And definitely come back and let us know what you decide to do. I would love to know. Oh, Desi, and another thing, you will definitely be getting your blood work done probably every 3 months as well. So you will kind of continue to see a pattern, of what's going on. And if you're really scared like that, maybe get your blood work done every 2 months so you can kind of see, what's going on with you as well. Kim J said, I'm on Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes. What happened to already have high blood pressure and CKD and undiagnosed sleep apnea? And then there's the obesity. The medication has helped with all of these issues, thank God. Bless the Lord. Kim, I didn't know you had sleep apnea. Wow. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Twan, thank you for all you do for this community, always making time to uplift and share. Thank you. I appreciate that. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah, so sweet. I appreciate that. But with that being said, anybody else have any more questions on here before I end? I don't want to be on here too late tonight, you guys. Y'all see I'm already yawning. And guess what? I did not drink my bloom. Oh, this doggone light. There you go. I didn't drink my bloom. I haven't had one at all this week. I'm doing good. I think I got 3 left and I'm done. I'm going to stop buying these because my boss was like, oh, you need to stop with those energy drinks. She was like, I'm telling you. She started telling me stories about people shouldn't have drinking energy drinks. I said, but they say these energy drinks here are better for you, though. That they're healthier. But I don't know. She kind of scared me, y'all. So I'm like, I better stop with them things. No, I didn't see. I got to go. I like your daughter's videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting her. I appreciate that. Good night, everyone. It was good being for my first time. Thank you. Thank you. Darren says 909. Yes, it's 909. So I'm going to get ready to end this live, you guys. I thank you guys so very much for joining me. Make sure you check out all the other content creators. I'll see you guys again next Saturday. I think I'm going to go to that school again, y'all. I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go live. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm thinking about it because I want to try to do 2 laps. I'll let y'all know. I'll get back with y'all. It won't be this Saturday, but next Saturday, I'm planning on going back to that track. I'm going to let y'all know. You drink some energy drink, depends on the person, like everything. Yeah, that's true. You enjoy the live. I almost forgot to take my shot. Oh, no, you better get that shot. You better get that. Everybody's saying good night, good night. Y'all know how I end my lives. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Do, 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 do. Good night, y'all. Good night, my sweethearts, my sun rays. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be live next week, Thursday, of course. if it's raining really, really bad and the weather is bad, I will definitely put up a post and let y'all know, because y'all know we're in hurricane season. Y'all know how it is. I was thinking I was going to have to do that tonight, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm going back to that school, y'all. Not this Saturday, because I got something going on. But next following Saturday, I'm going to that school. I'm going live again, and I'm going to run around that track again. I'm going to try to do 2 laps, y'all. I'm going to work on it. We're going to see. All right, y'all. Good night. Good night. Have a peaceful evening, everybody. Yes. You was waiting for it. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm not mad. I know I can't say. I love you too, darling. Good night, y'all. Love you guys with the agape love of Jesus Christ.